Welcome students. Let us study about the role of body language in this video lecture, because previously we have studied oral presentation skills. Okay, and it is a part of computing skills. How it is a part of computing skills? As our title, that is unit 5, has the title that is computing skills. And let me clear here the difference between computing skills and presentation skills. Computing skills means you are going to make your presentation effective. As you know, you will be better or best in the oral presentation, but without ppts or overhead projector, your oral presentation will not be more effective. Okay, so it means that when you are good in oral presentation, obviously or automatically you will be good in computing skills. Okay, in next video lecture, no doubt we are going to study the visual aids, use of visual aids in your oral presentation. Okay, so that time you will be cleared what are the computing skills. Okay, because the use of computer devices matters in your presentation, overall oral presentation or ppt presentation or any kind of presentation. So before proceeding further, let us take highlights of previous lecture. We studied in previous lecture, that is presentation skills, how to become a professional person or becoming a professional. Those points are: view the venue, welcome the viewer, master your material, calm your mind, visualize yourself speaking, realize people want a winning leader, avoid apologies, focus on your message, not the medium, turn nervousness into positive energy, gain experience. The main objectives of public speaking are to entertain, educate, provoke, and influence. And structures in delivering your speech, the contents we covered, those are 3 to 4 major points. Those are: starting strongly and clearly, making use of anecdotes, summarizing briefly, making it relevant, ending with a positive note. So these things we have already studied in previous lectures. So let us go for body language. How we can use this body language in your public speaking or oral presentation skill, because it matters much when you use your body language. Okay, in first year you might have studied the uh, percentage of body language, how much it covers to conveying our message. That is near about 55% we convey the message effectively by using our body language. So see here, study yourself in a mirror before giving a public speaking. Then body language reflects what you are saying. Dress appropriately for the occasion, relax your facial muscles and smile. Pause after each main point, eye contact initially with someone approachable. These are the several things that you must follow while doing public speaking. Then specifically the relation of eye contact and body language is given here, because uh, eyes are eyes are the prominent thing while reflecting our information. Okay, as compared to other body language, hmm, we instantly convey the message by using our eyes. So see here, uh, you should avoid hiding while keeping your eye contact. Then avoid looking nervous. Look into the eyes of allies, means our comrades. Then look on the forehead of opponents, and maintain eye contact with all. It is a correlative part of body language. The next is posture. About posture on movement, how it is useful for public speaking. See, do not shift legs, do not make frantic movement, do not move back and forth, do not dance, use open posture and gestures with hands. It emphasizes much. Then speak in a natural tone. Okay, and for these things you should practice before giving the public speaking. Then here precautions or do's and don'ts are given here. See, face the audience, look at each person in the audience. Okay, glance at notes occasionally and smile. Whenever you want a reference, you may look into the notes that you have prepared on your own. Then don't look at the mouse, get someone else to click the mouse. Okay, sometimes we handle those things alone, and it will be troublesome for us to complete our contents or giving the while giving the presentation. So for that purpose you may take help of someone for clicking the ppts. Then see here, body language do's and don'ts. Do not hold on to anything, okay? Do not rely on rely your body to some physical object. Then do not read directly from your notes or screen, okay? Then do not put hands in pockets. Then do not keep looking at the screen, and do not look at the professor examiner only. Then voice quality, what are the do's and don'ts regarding voice quality? See, speak loudly and clearly, in enunciate, means whenever you will give the public speaking, you should speak loudly and clearly. And we should clearly, it means that after speaking loudly and clearly, throughout that speaking you are going to enunciate, you are going to elaborate, you are going to explain that content. Then speak slowly but with confidence. Emphasize important points by slowing down and or speaking louder, and make a transition to the next speaker in team presentation. Suppose you are giving your presentation in team, then make a transition to the next speaker, means whatever contents for having your posture, you may complete that, and after completing your portion you may hand over your mic, or hand over the things which are related to the next material to your colleague. Then don'ts, race through your speech, means do not speak fast. Read directly from notes or screen. Talk too fast. Talk deliberately slow. Mumble and exceed the time limit. Don't do things, we should avoid these things while speaking. Then things we shouldn't do. See, turn back on audience. Then slouch. Then keep hands in pocket. It creates a negative image in front of the audience. Then hands in speech, especially what are the hand movements denotes? See here, raise the palms if you are nervous, means suppose you have resting your you are resting your palms, it denotes that you are nervous, and open palms denotes that you are confident. So the things you should avoid, those are inserting them in pockets, and keeping them on the back, and crossing hands. Okay, don't do that. Then the best gesture is anything that correlates the verbal part of communication. Okay, that is, be spontaneous like a child. Okay, and for that you should be confident, and for being confident you should practice those things previously. And here Maya Angelou says what he says. See here, regarding the public speaking, regarding a body language, or what is her message to the audience. See here, I have learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget what you made them feel. Okay, throughout your public speaking or oral presentation, you are going to feel them. Feel them means feel the audience that your content was very profitable, very important, and very dependable for them, or useful for them, or complementary for them. Okay, so let us stop here regarding this body language. We may study next lecture regarding your visual aids. Those you have to use in your presentation. Okay, thank you.